Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Today we are playing some more Cache Cleaner Simulator. We are going to be aiming to get this this right here unlocked, this upper area. We also, in between videos, I did purchase a few pallets. So the pallets on this side are all going to be counterfeit, and then we have marked money over here. We'll just see how all that goes, but for right now we're trying our hardest to keep everything separated properly, so all the marked money is checked and all that fun stuff. But yeah, let's jump in. We're gonna grab as many jobs as we can right off the bat, just because we want to sort. The more money we have, the better here, I think. So I'm gonna do Ginger and little Johnny at the same time, if we can. Nope, we can't do Johnny yet. Oh, we'll just do Ginger. It's trying to force us into Euro, which we don't have a counter for just yet. $50,000 sounds like a lot, but it's fitting in these three little briefcases, so must not be that much. It looks like I actually forgot that we had these in here, so we're gonna just hold off on working those until we get all this. Are you serious? They make me do a load over 2 bills. Oh, I guess I missed some. Still, not very many bills. And these are dirty, so we're gonna be tossing these guys in the fire. And I don't think there's any other dollar ones we could do. No. Because this one's not, I don't have the right amount of stars, basically. And then these are Euro. This one's Euro and US, but not what we want to deal with at the moment. Alright, so that is good. Double check that we didn't miss anything. I don't see anything. Our X marks the spot palette keeps bouncing around. It's all dry. I don't know what I'm doing. We accepted another another quest or task, I should say. I think this is all. Alright, and this one, the first one is any box, so I'm just gonna use this box. And then the other one is a backpack. Alright, I got those trash in the box. There we go. Gonna get this one started. I'm gonna let this finish before we start rotating to the next dollar amount, just because I'm sure there's a bunch of hundreds in here. Let me in. You. Actually, just to be safe, we're gonna move this back a little. In case that explosion gets in the mix them up. Don't want it mixed. There you go. It says that we have a new reputation, so could do this one. Alright, this sports bag looks fine. And anybody wondering why we are washing everything? Because it breaks up bind, so anything that's binded will be broken up and then it can be counted easier. And rather than actually look through to see if there's anything bound, or just throwing it all in, just run it through it. 60 seconds of my life that I don't actually have to pay attention or think. So let's double check there was no other. I think these were all the ones we had, yeah. Okay, perfect. Based on how much came out of that washer, I'm assuming there was no bound, but I see there are some straps in here, so. What? It didn't break. That's weird. That's the first time I think I've seen that. It's all money. It's all clean. There's another one. What is happening? Like, yeah, everything everything is broken up by doing this, and then it doesn't. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. I know if I dry packs, they don't break up, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to break up in the washer. They usually do, so I don't know if it's just a weird fluke or what. For this, it looks like we need to clean up our little explosion here. Autosave becoming a pain. All right, we're gonna do the one that's on the timer and just get it out of here. All right, this other one's in a backpack also, so we'll grab this backpack over here that's somehow tucked under a ladder. Gonna explode any second. There it goes. We have enough money to open up the thing now. So we'll do that here in a second. Hey, they made a mess. All right, and then all of these stupid pallets, we're gonna move these this way. Maybe like flat. That would be nice. There we go. So I'm kind of doing like the things I know I want done. I'm not touching that because it'll make me go do a quest, and I don't want to do a quest. Anyways, what I was saying is I'm gonna do what I know I'm going to want to do eventually, and just get these out of here now. There we go. In the grinder where they'll sit for their existence, and then this. Remove these back. One of the issues I had in the last playthrough was these things move. Not so much the blue things, but the washers like to move. So we're gonna just move them right away. We're also going to see, I think they're called crates. These things. I would like 2 of them, question mark. 2, 3. 3 of those, and then while we're sitting here, let's see how much a washer is. Washer is 2,000. So we can't even do 1 washer yet, but we'll end up getting another washer up here. So when we get the crates in here, we'll put them in here, and then we'll put the washers up. Nice little pile here. Looks like we're done. Wait, was I wasn't drying anything, right? Oh, no, okay. Here we go. There's a sack I could pull out of that. I'm not going to at the moment. All right, we'll throw the stacks of 10s over here. Down here, adjust the 50s, and start. And these things weigh a ton, apparently. Ugh. Close enough. So the one we just put up there will be for the washer that we already have. And then eventually I'll get 2 more washers. One of the things I did notice in the last playthrough is there were situations where having 5 washers would have been amazing. There's also situations though where like having 20 washers would have been nice. But at that point you're just like, okay, this is X amount of loads of each washer. But this will save us a little bit of time by having 2 more. That's good enough. And then we'll grab this. Which is also heavy. Who would have thunk? Pretty sure you could like get rid of these gaps and just put a bunch of washers on there, but seems like a lot of work. And I like having the washers up at the top and the dryer down at the bottom, because then I can just throw in everything from the top. Works out really nice being up there. We should be good here. Double check our scanner. 55, it's all clean. Good to go. Put it on here. That gets rid of the mission. That gets, I think they got us to 13. Yeah, 13. What did we need for the counter? 15. So we need 2 more and a lot more crypto. Getting close to the explosion. I wonder if I like adjust this. That would help at all. Autosave, being obnoxious. Alright, I'm gonna double check this pile real fast just to see if there's any 50s in there. No. Okay. Because when that exploded, it went on the ground pretty close, so. Alright, that's in a good spot, so we're good there. And take these ones out, throw them in this pile. And then 20s and 10s. I think my play style has changed dramatically from the very first time I played the full game till now. It definitely changed from the demo, but the demo worked differently. I also went and looked online to see if there was any use for the chute that you can buy, and I bought it in the last playthrough. Apparently there's no use for it at the moment. It just money falls right through it, so it's pointless. But from the sounds of it, a lot of people are convinced that they were using the chute in a different manner before they finalized on what they were doing. I don't know how accurate that is though, but it would be cool if they added the chute. Although I probably wouldn't use it, especially with the setup I use for the dryer and the washers. Oh, we got the explosion. And let's grab up our exploded money. That's gonna explode again, I'm pretty sure. It didn't. Oh my goodness. Alright, 20s. Definitely, back here. Let's go ahead and grab that. I think there's a sack for hundreds too, so I'm gonna grab that. Alright, we're almost done. Somehow a 20 got in there. Alright. Close enough. I don't like it. I don't like it. There we go. Alright, we got looks like a couple 20s. Need to be put over here. There we go. Alright. What kind of quick jobs do we have? Got a 30, a 15. It's the stipulations with the 15. No counterfeit. Makes me think that there's some counterfeit in this bag. Alright, so it needs to be debanded, so we're gonna wash it real fast. And they want it in a box, so we'll put the backpack over here. We're gonna take the box. Some reason it got super dark randomly. It's okay. I enjoy the dark. One cool thing I think that they could add to the game that would be really nice is if they like allow you to lock things in place. Like for example, this thing, if I touch it at all, like I'm not even doing anything but walking into it, it moves all over the place. I would like it where I could lock it down and not have to worry about accidentally bumping it. That would make this game a whole lot better. I feel like that thing's lying to me. Alright, so there shouldn't be any more counterfeit in there. Quickly deal with the counterfeit. We have this nice little setup over here. So 100 goes here. 10 here. 50s. And 20s. There we go. So we dealt with the counterfeit. I'm trying to keep all that in order this time around. Get that turned in real fast. And then we'll put the 50s over here. Try to keep our area somewhat organized. Autosave being a pain. Go. And then for this one, I'm gonna throw all those in, but I'm also gonna throw these in. Just because it'll make it neater when I put it back down. Whoops. Whoops. Helps if you actually select the right denomination. There we go. And when we put this back down, it'll be in a neat little pile. All right, so we got all of that taken care of. Let's see if there are any other small jobs. Since 5,000. 5,000 in a large box, any dollar amount. Why do I feel like this is gonna be some chaotic one? Like all muddy. It is. It is. Alright. So to finish the mission or the task itself, that's nothing. That's just a 5-band. But to clean up the mess here. Why do I have these lights off? Missing a light up here, I'm pretty sure. There we go. This is basically all trash. Alright, and then the trash, I put it in the box, but we need to put it in here. I'm gonna switch the boxes that I have trash in. Just because that one I think is getting close to being full. Kind of funny, the one with the biggest opening is the one that stops the most trash from going in at once. Alright, I think that's all the trash. I'm sure I'm sure 100% I'll find more later, laying around somewhere. Usually those casings are the shotgun shells. Hello? Close, please. Thank you. Alright. They want 5,000. We're just gonna give them 5,000. Actually, you know what? I can have this. They want this in a large box. Which, funny enough, I do not have a large box. Other than the one I just filled up with trash boxes. There we go. I'll just buy 5 of those for now. Bye. And we'll sit. I don't know why they need such a large box for such a small order. Where did I... Oh my goodness. Where did I put the money? There it is. Alright, there's that. This is good. Quickly count this. Grab this, put it back. Just happened to be perfect on the 5,000s. That's crazy. Alright, I'm in 20s. There we go. And now we'll just toss these back over here. There we go. We got all of that sorted. We are good to go. Everything looks good. I don't have anything out of place. All the washers are good. How much money do we have for washers? 4,000. I could buy 2 washers. Trying to think of if there's anything I'm gonna need money for. I do know of something I need money for, which is gonna be the counter. Can I get that yet? 15? Oh, the next star. So maybe in the next video we'll end up getting the big counter. I wonder how it's gonna handle the way that I've been loading money into the machine. I also want to get one of these eventually. I think having that off to the side would be helpful so I could see marked money when I'm not looking for it. So I have a feeling that there's marked money that I haven't been checking for. And so I don't know that all of this money over here is like 100% clean or not, but having that light would let me know. And I think it would be much harder to bump that one over than the little tiny thing. But I end up picking that thing up constantly on accident. But yeah. With that said though, we're gonna go ahead and end this one here. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't, leave a comment, let me know why so I can better myself. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.